Hello everyone, in today's Roblox video I'll be teaching you guys how to turn your character effectively while keeping the camera in position. Okay, so let's go over the camera first. So you want your camera in you want it in a position like this where you're viewing the character's back and a little bit of the top of their head. So, you do not want it down here, believe me, that's really creepy having it do that, and not up here. You want it to be just like this. Unfortunately, with this technique, the camera will not go up or down, so first thing, most importantly, is that you need to have your armrests on your chair level with the desk, or your mouse. Then you gotta have your wrist on your mouse pad if you have one. If not, you can just put it on the desk right before the mouse. Now, you can move. Now, if you try moving the mouse without lifting your wrist, if you're doing it right, it'll look something like this. It'll kind of look like the world's spinning around you. So, now how do we do this turning? So, there are a few ways to turn, but such as just turning around entirely just by walking forward and then hitting S to walk back, just like that. Unfortunately, this technique does not. This technique puts the camera out of position. We want to keep it like this, so that way we can continue looking at our character's back. So, I'm assuming all of you know that you need to hold the right click on your mouse in order to move the camera. And how do we do this? Again, we have a wrist on the mouse pad or your desk right before the mouse. Now, if you move the mouse kind of as if you're waving to someone without lifting your hand, without lifting your wrist or your hand, you're kind of waving at your mouse pad or whatever. If you do that while holding W and the right click down, it'll look something like this. And you gotta have perfect control with the mouse, okay? So, you gotta have perfect control. Unfortunately, this enhances perfect control. So it looks something like this when you do it. And always make sure that you have your middle finger on the W key. But it looks something like this. Don't pay attention to the animations. Just look at how I'm walking. Just walking in general, how I can just walk in circles. And the faster you move the mouse, the tighter the circle gets. But you don't want to strain yourself too fast. You don't want to strain your hand. So I suggest repositioning your wrist if you're going to make a complete full turn like this. So let's say you're walking and you want to take a left. This leaves your hand in the left position. You move your mouse. So here we are, we're just right here, but this puts our hand on a strain. And so what do we do? This is the one time where you can pick your wrist up to make this technique. Just reposition your wrist right behind the mouse. And there you go. It's just like you just started. And let's say we want to go back up to the right. We reposition our wrist. So anyway, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss a single video that I post. Peace out, and don't forget to subscribe.